Phnom Penh, capital of Cambodia. So this is Colin accompanying me on my trip. So we're going to get one of these to the city centre from the airport. Caught in the snarl of Phnom Penh's traffic. Just blockages everywhere. We've broken down now, so we're swapping into yet another one. This is our third one now. Finally arrived at the Sun and Moon Urban Hotel. Pouring out and about, loads of bars down here, catering to the middle-aged Western tourist. So this is the start of Cambodia's night market. Eating area, obviously. So your fake watches are prolific here. So we relocated to a Mexican restaurant, got our beer. Cheers from Phnom Penh. So just relocated to this rooftop bar in a backpacker hostel. Great view of the city though down there. So one thing that struck both of us quite quickly is how absolutely sleazy Phnom Penh is. The bars down here are just catering for the middle-aged Westerner. They're everywhere. Didn't expect that. So it's the next morning. Today is a day of sightseeing, and this is the view from the 9th floor of our hotel. And off we go. See a pagoda, Wat Phnom. Heading through the fruit market. So here it is. Built in 1373. It's the tallest religious structure in Phnom Penh. So people are leaving offerings, the local money, the rial. So he's the main Stupa, very tall. So a dog enjoying the temple as well, and a cat. Next stop, Central Market. We're just remarking on this coil going right across. Look at that. To the gold building of Midas. Central Market. In we go. Just found the central core bit. While Colin's buying himself a t-shirt, I'm buying myself a magnet. Right, off we go to the Royal Palace. Here we are. Busy, busy, busy. so much busier than when I came a decade ago. Even a couple of monkeys. Now to the Silver Pagoda, part of the same complex. Look at this. Wow. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to film inside any of these Buddhist temples, but inside there, the Silver Pagoda, the tiles are all made of silver. Pretty good. So Cambodia got independence from France and they built this massive monument. How amazing is that? So just a bit further along, His Majesty. Colin negotiating with tuk-tuk driver about a trip maybe tomorrow to the killing fields. Yeah, look at that, the old and the new. Later, and we're going to go on our sunset cruise. So this tour is an hour and a half, and you get unlimited beer, and you go on this cruise all over, 15 quid, and that's a pricey one, normally about a tenner. So this is the other side of the river, passing the floating village, and there are the car ferries that are constantly crisscrossing. See them all waiting behind it. So we're going to go in here and go upstairs. Look how cheap it is for a beer, 75 cents for a beer. Wow. So we just had a cocktail in this bar and now we're going to move somewhere else. So this is the street of sleaze, loads of bar girls everywhere. Look at them there, the blokes. So we're going to try the Hilton. I've got my beer and Colin's got his miniature cocktail. What's it supposed to be, a B-52?
Disappointing. $4.
That's the Hilton done. Classy bar. Not. Busy bars, Crazy Dog, Butterfly, the Moonrise, and the Why Not bar. So we're going to get a ticket now to a nightclub famous in Phnom Penh called the Heart of Darkness. On we go. Here is Heart of Darkness. Already seems a bit sinister. So we're in here and I've just said to Colin, why is it so dark in here? And he pointed out it's called the Heart of Darkness, quite rightly. So back at the hotel, there we go. So day 3 in Phnom Penh, and today is when we see a little bit of the history, the terrible history of Cambodia. So there it is behind me, the school turned into a centre of torture, murder. So if you look at those windows there, I mean, it is an immensely depressing place. You can almost see how it was, or how it might have looked as a school. It looks very schoolish. Gallows. All the names, but this is just one of many surrounding the memorial. A gift shop with a fowl. This is one of the survivors. He was saved because he repaired the typewriters. There he is there, sitting with that man. This is the book he wrote about his ordeal. So before we hit the depression of the killing fields, we've just come to this market, which is known as the Russian market because Russian expats used to come here all the time in the 80s. Buy cheap knockoff gear here. No real hard sell going on in here, just allowed to amble at their own pace. Motorbike parts and engine parts. Everything you want in this market. And you can buy a fire bat. Look at that. Cobra and scorpion. Colin's pondering whether to buy some art.
For two, how much for two?
So it's really, really busy, really busy. And I'm just buying some bread from this woman here. Market done now. Killing fields. Let's go in. The mass grave behind me where there were about 183 victims without heads were found. So these were the people, like the soldiers, who they didn't want anyone to identify. And some of these pits, they don't look very deep now, but they were like 5 meters, some of them. Piled with bodies. Bone fragments from excavation in 1980. Now I'm going into the pagoda, skull pagoda. So you can see that's been bashed in, that skull. All these ones here. Harrowing. So these were the weapons of choice. No bullets because they're too expensive. So 9 foreigners got caught up in this. There's one of them, Australian guy. And the terrible thing is, Pol Pot, who orchestrated the whole thing, never got formally put in prison. Died in his house. There we go, killing fields done. Depressing, but back to the hotel. So it's a bit later and we're going to head to the tallest building in Phnom Penh, to the Sky Bar, the Eclipse Bar. Just stopped at a roadside petrol station. There it goes, filled them up, off we go. Here we are, let's go to the Sky Bar. Made it. The sprawling capital. Look at this. To the music as well. So this is where the young and trendy of Phnom Penh come. So night is falling over Phnom Penh and the lights are coming on. Back out near the hotel. So we've come to Sharky's Bar and Restaurant. Let's see what this is like. There's no girls outside, so we are a bit happy with this choice. So we've left Sharky's and now we're going to go to somewhere called Angry Birds, only because the name sounds so familiar with that game. So here we are inside Angry Birds Bar. It's alright.
They're making our cocktails there.
So we've left the Angry Birds Bar and go back to our hotel now. So this is the roof bar of our hotel, Sun and Moon.